I'd like to share with you today 3 things that you can do today to improve your future outcomes, to make tomorrow and your tomorrows better, to make them more successful, to make them more productive, to make them fit what you picture your life to be more. It's a win-win. It's just with these 3 things. So number 1, do something that you've been putting off. Now this sounds obvious, I'm sure. But when you just check something off, when you overcome any excuses that you are giving yourself to not do that thing, everyone wins. So, whether it's something that you've been putting off because you feel like it's going to take too much time, oftentimes those things end up taking so little time it's almost ridiculous. Maybe you've been putting something off because you think it's going to be too hard. Anymore, it's so easy to find the answers to things, the way to streamline things. Just start. Maybe you think it's going to be expensive or frustrating or time consuming. It's going to, no matter what the obstacle, no matter what the challenge that you're telling yourself is going to make this thing challenging to do, just do it. Just begin. Take steps forward in the direction and accomplish this thing. Get it off your to-do list. Wipe it off the whiteboard. Check it off the checklist. Scratch it out in permanent marker. Make it disappear by doing the thing that you've been putting off. Oftentimes, the resistance that we feel is actually a sign that that's exactly what we need to be doing in order to get to the next level and accomplish this goal that we're setting out to reach. It's a sign that that's the thing that will differentiate the old you from the new you, the old you to the improved version, the 1.0 to the 2.0. So we see this a lot in personal training even. Whenever someone who has really struggled to kind of get in the door that first time comes in for their first workout, and they say, oh, this is what I want to do. I'm in. I'm 1000% in. Nothing will stop me from being here 3 times a week for 30 minutes a day. Then on their way home, their car breaks down, or they get a call that their grandmother is in poor health, or their child suddenly starts having health problems or problems at school. Resistance pops up immediately and very predictably. Now, oftentimes, these are not life or death situations, but they're enough to cause resistance to the client coming in even the second time. These are obstacles that are being put in the way to test our resolve as to how bad we want to achieve this goal. Now, just to be clear, I'm not saying that if your child is sick to ignore that and go to the gym. I'm saying that life puts obstacles in our way whenever that path is tuned in to where we really need to be. It tests our resolve. The second thing that you could do very easily today just to clear the cobwebs and make your tomorrow better is to recognize and cut off, eliminate any distractions that you see. The first step is to recognize them in the first place. So a lot of people recognize that social media is a distraction. Maybe they put the limits on the phone, so you have to type in a number or a code in order to get to Facebook or Instagram or wherever. But few people actually do anything about it. There are devices. I get ads for devices all the time that are meant to actually block these distractions on my phone. But if you aren't overcoming it in your mind and you're not having to make those practices your reality every day, then there's always a way to overcome the obstacle that you're putting in the way. So instead of putting a code on your phone so that you can't get to Facebook as easily, probably better to just delete the app. Whenever you don't have to delete your account, it's not permanent. You can always reinstall. It's very easy. But just that extra reminder that you are not putting yourself in that position to get distracted, recognizing the distractions, and then one by one eliminating. So sometimes even just recognizing them is a huge hurdle and a huge step forward. So if you can be mindful today of where your time is being wasted, and I mean wasted, where is it that you lose time, but in a negative sense? You're not being productive. You're not in your creative flow. You're literally wasting time. Where are you doing that? Recognize those patterns and work to eliminate them one by one, one by one. It's a big step. It's like the hurdles and kind of pushing through, jumping over. This is a hurdle, but it's causing you and your future self to be stymied. And that's just not okay. It's just not okay. Number 3, the last tip that I've got, very basic. It's so basic and yet so underutilized. Water and rest. Your body needs sleep to fully recover. It just does. Your body needs sleep. If you have any question or doubt, listen to anything with Matthew Walker. Read his book, Why We Sleep. It is as detrimental to our health not to get complete sleep as it is to eat junk food every day, to smoke cigarettes every day, to have any other negative habit. It is a negative habit that is so harmful to our health. Lack of sleep. Water, you need to be hydrating. This is so basic, and yet so few people do it. A lot of people will tell me, I don't like the taste of water. Well, water's tasteless, so that's BS. But there are also ways that you can flavor your water in a way that's still decaffeinated, that is still hydrating. But if you will hydrate your body, every cell of your body will then work more efficiently. Your body is made up primarily of water. If you dehydrate it, it can't operate at full function. It can't. So you won't be able to overcome distractions. You won't overcome your excuses. You won't get the rest that you need. You won't do the things that you need to do in order to live and accomplish the life that you want to live. So in order to improve your future outcomes, you absolutely have to drink water and rest. It's very simple. It's very simple. And I hope that these 3 tips will help you at least recognize the areas of your day, today and every day, that you could improve. Because your future outcomes truly do depend on it. So, what does your future self want you to do today to make sure that your tomorrows are better?